Hi everyone, so my name is Farhana and I am doing this video today just to share a little bit of gratitude for the amazing things that have been happening recently with in my life. So I'll just give you a brief introduction about myself. So my name is Farhana. I am currently living here in Toronto, Canada. Oh, sorry, not Toronto. So we have recently moved to Oakville, which is like in the Greater Toronto area itself, and that's one of the things for which I am really, really grateful for. So we are new immigrants here in Canada. We moved here in 2019 of July, so it's like we'll complete 4 years, close to 3.5 years. We'll complete 4 years this year. I started my business, the online business that I'm doing. I started it 3 months after we moved. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I want to share, some of the things that have that this business has blessed us with. And one of the things, like when you speak to new immigrants, like I'm sure people in this group as well, a lot of you who are watching are in new immigrants in your country, Canada, USA, wherever you are living. It's a global business. We have people from all over the world. So any new immigrant would kind of relate with me that how difficult it is, adjustment wise, financially, and in all aspects. Like it's not easy to live the life that you want to live. And it was very, very similar for us as well. Like, we moved here, you move in with expectations that better opportunities, good work, good life for your kids, and everything is there. I'm not saying that it's all lies and everything. You get everything, but nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. You have to work hard for it. And so when we moved, I my background is marketing and graphic design, digital marketing, and that's my background. And I found a job in that field, and I started working in that field back then. Like, I'm talking 3.5 years ago. I only had my oldest son, who was a year and a half at that time. He is close to 5 years now. So back then, when I started my work, we had to send him to the daycare, and he used to spend really long hours at the daycare. I did that job for a few months. The what do you say, drawbacks of doing that job, or any job I had, if it was not that job and it was some other job, the drawbacks would have been the same. That the pay was not so great, because I was a new immigrant. When you start in a new country, you start off from the lowest pay scale possible, and you move up, slowly your pay increases, and that takes time. And so my pay was not so good. I had to send him to the daycare, so he was spending 8-9 hours at the daycare. The daycare fees was really high, and whatever was I was left with in my hand was like, it was nothing. Like, it all felt like a waste. That why is this one additional person working? Like, my husband was also working, he was also making money, he had other expenses that he had to meet. It was the rent, the groceries, the insurances. There is so much. So the end point being, there was no savings. We had no savings at all. To the paycheck that we get, it's all getting spent, and we are not putting anything towards the kids' future, towards something that if we need to do something for ourselves, go on a vacation, there are no savings at all. And everyone lives life that way, and you kind of start accepting that this is how it is. And that was the case with us as well. But then, somewhere I felt that no, this is not the life that I want to live, that I want to have, for my kids, for their future. And I quit my job, and I started searching for something different. Came across this business, and I started it. And the things which I have achieved out of this business, we like, recently we bought a house in Oakville. So we are right now in a new house. um this is my youngest one. He is 2 right now. Rohan, अपना मुंह बताओ. So that is my second one, the older one. He is 5 right now, and yes, my baby. So right now we are in a new place, and we recently moved here. It's not even like 15 days, and so this is the biggest thing that I'm grateful for, with that I've gained through my business, is we were able to purchase a property as new immigrants. Like anyone who is, I think, less than 5 years old should consider themselves new immigrants. So we are even not even 4 years old in this country, and we were able to buy this house. It's a 3 level house. We have 3 bedrooms upstairs. There's a finished basement downstairs, and it's an amazing place. And it's in Oakville. Oakville is considered, one of the best locations, school district wise, because I have young kids, and one of the major what do you say, criteria when we were looking to buy a house was that it has to be a good school district, and Oakville is considered as one of the best school districts in all over Canada. It's considered one of the best, and we were able to purchase a property here. We were able to put a down payment of more than $120,000 in down payment. And how did we manage that? We had savings. We did not have savings when we came here. With the help of this business, we were able to make enough money. We were able to pay off taxes. We were able to pay off whatever bills and everything that we had, and we were still able to save. And that is why we were able to put in such a huge down payment. And that was one of the reasons why we got this property, because we were putting in such a big amount for down payment. The mortgage became so much easier, and those kind of things. So that is one, like, this is a huge deal for us. This is something which we had been looking to achieve since the day we moved to Canada. We started looking for houses 2 years ago as well, but then the Toronto market here was oh my god, super crazy. A property which should be 800,000 was going for 1.5 million, and that kind of thing. So obviously it would have been senseless to put your go out there in such a market. So we stopped then, and I am glad we did. And this is the time, the time was right, the market is okay, and we were able to achieve so much. So that is one thing that I am absolutely grateful for. Secondly, I am going to India. I'm from India, and I usually go on vacations, and I am able to go on vacations for longer periods of time. I'll be able to take both my kids. My husband will not come because he still works. He's a physiotherapist. He doesn't get off for longer periods of time, and so he will not be joining us. But yeah, so as I was talking about, we will be going to India. I'll be spending 2 months over there, and a lot of times when people ask me about the business, that how is it, will it work for me, and those kind of things, a lot of people have these doubts, and I think it is very, very natural to have these doubts, very natural to have the skepticism that you have right now. But there is so much proof. I am sorry, my kids keep interrupting me. So, as I was saying, a lot of people have the skepticism about, starting the business, and will this work? Is it real? I would say that, yeah, I would. Alhamdulillah. All I would say is that there's so much proof around you. There is so much proof around you. People who have been making such a good living, and doing so well for themselves, and these are all regular people. I consider myself as the most regular person you can ever come across, because 3.5 years ago, see, right now, obviously, after doing this business for so long, I have gained a lot of confidence. I was not this kind of person who would so easily talk and be sure of what I am doing and what I am saying. But of course, it has come with working on the business. I have gained so much skills. I have learned so much. Okay, now stop singing there. Mama is talking here. Don't sing. So I have gained so much, and the confidence and everything. Apart from that, like, I can spend time with my kids. I don't have to send them anywhere to the daycare, or I can work on my business. Quiet, Jehan. I can work on my business while they are around me. Even when I take my team meetings or anything of that sort, it's okay if they interrupt me. It's okay if they, come and ask for a snack, or if they need something, if they need something to eat, or if they need their potty cleaned or anything of that sort. It's okay. I can, it is understood that obviously if I'm working from home, I will have my kids around, I'll have these disturbances, and everyone understands that, because the majority of people that I work with are all mothers with young kids, and we are all doing this so that we can have this time with them, and be there to raise them, eat, what do you say, be present for all their milestones, and witness, and soak in each and every moment with these little ones. Smell them. They like little babies. Oh my god, you smell them, you feel each and everything with them. So that is what you want to achieve, right? That is what you want while making an amazing income. That is possible here, that is possible with this business. So don't think twice before taking the step. This is not a scam. This is not some scheme that anyone is trying to get you into. It's a legitimate business. There is hard work required, there is effort required, there's a lot of patience required, there's consistency which is needed, there is work needed from your side. Only then you're going to see the results. If you come in with the expectation that, just because you have started the business, you will make the kind of money that you're seeing other people make, it doesn't work that way. It's not going to work that way, and you will be in for a huge disappointment. So please be prepared to do your part, follow the training, do everything as it is needed to do. Everything has been laid out. The system that is there in place, it works 100%, and it will work for you if you do everything properly, if you follow the training, if you take advice of your mentors and coaches, if you are coachable means to if your coach asks you to do something, gives you some advice, you just listen to them and then you do your own thing, what you feel is right. That's not called being coachable. That's called being stubborn, being adamant, thinking that you know better, you are right. That's not you. You need to be follow, and these people, the coaches and mentors who are assigned to you, they are experienced, they have gone through the training, the system, it has worked for them, and they are obviously, if they are telling you something, they are giving you advice out of their own experience. So take their advices. And the last thing which I feel is very, very important is discipline. If you come in here and do your work with discipline, there is no stopping you. There is nothing that can stop you from being successful. So yeah, follow these things, and take the next step, and get in touch with your mentor, coach, and get this started for yourself. And then you might be the person who will be seeing all these results, and seeing the incomes that you see here. In a year, it can be you who would be making that income. So don't delay your success. Go ahead and get started, and we are all here to help you, guide you in anything that you need. And I wish you all the best and a lot of success in your business. Okay, all the best. Bye.